Hey, what's up guys, Tricky here, welcome to another Pokemon TCG Online video. Now this is the second time I'm obviously doing this video. It crashed, the recording software crashed and I lost everything. I played two games that I was going to upload at the same time. They're really good games. I played a Yveltal deck and then I played a suicune and Charizard mixed deck. It was actually a really good game, and then yeah, so hopefully the next games that we get will be quite good. So let's get into the deck analysis, and yeah, let's do this. Obviously we're playing the Greninja BREAK deck, so we're going to start off with 4 Froakie with the bubble attack. Obviously if you're in a jam, hopefully you get heads and then you'll paralyze your opponent's Pokemon. Frogadier, the water duplicates, I can't really say that properly, is really good. Obviously if you get this out second turn, so if you go second, you get Wally, use this. Use it on Froakie, you'll get this Pokemon out, then use the water duplicates, I can't even say that word, and then obviously you put 3 on your bench, so it's very helpful, and then from there you can evolve into the Greninja or Greninja BREAK, whatever. I'm running 2 Greninjas from XY base, the one with the water shuriken, however you say that. Once you're in a turn for your attack, you may discard an energy card from your hand. If you do, put 3 damage cards on one of your opponent's Pokemon. So I'm running 2 of them, obviously one's reverse, one's not, and I'm going to be running 2 of the one from the latest set, and that's the Moonlight Slash one, where you may return an energy card, and if you do, you do 20 extra damage for 1 energy, so that's 80 damage. And obviously with the ability ones as well, you can actually do heavy damage. And with the Frogadier, you get 3 on your bench, you can evolve next turn very quickly. It's a very fast paced deck. Now I'm only running 2 of these Greninja BREAKs, but if you get this card out, it's very helpful, because if you discard 1 energy card from your hand, it will do 60 damage on one of your opponent's Pokemon. Now we're going to be running one of the new Manaphy EX. It looks very nice. It's only there just for the retreat cost, and I guess if you really need to use the attack, then you can, and you'll heal 30 from each of your bench Pokemon, so it's not too bad. That and Rough Seas. I'm not running Rough Seas, but that would be really good. That's 60 damage healed. 2 Remoraid's, and then 2 Octillery. Obviously it's a water deck, so we chose Octillery over the Shaman, and obviously it's, to me in this deck, it works very well. Shaman is kind of a card that if someone light hands it in, they'll knock out in 1 hit, and then you lose 2 prizes, and you could lose the game because of it. So 2 of them, just going to be focusing on the what's it called, the Abyssal Hand, just to draw in more cards. 3 Battle Compressors, obviously they're here just to battle compressor out energies, so you can use energies or supporter cards. So for example, if you start with the Battle Compressor, you can Battle Compressor out the Ace Trainer, the Delinquent, and maybe a Sycamore or a Wally, whatever you want, to try set up first turn as fast as you can. And obviously you can use the Battle Compressor to Battle Compressor out energies, and then obviously use Fisherman or Energy Retrieval to get them back, and then obviously start using the abilities of these Pokemon here, or the abilities of the Greninja and then the Greninja BREAK. So yeah, 4 Dive Ball. Obviously water decks have to run these Dive Balls just to get out any water Pokemon, which is anything that we're running actually. And always make sure when you use this card, check your deck. I mean, you could have like 3 Frogadier prize. I know it's not impossible, it could happen. I've been in games where I've had both Shamans prized, or both Shamans and a Hooper prize, which really sucks, but it can happen. But you always check what Pokemon you have every time you play a card to look for your deck. Well, not every time, but you know what I mean. 1 energy retrieval, so you can put 2 basic energies from your discard pile into your hand, so it links up with the Battle Compressors. 1 Evo Soda, so you can evolve your Pokemon straight away. No, well, not straight away, you have to wait a turn, but yeah, that's still good. 1 Professor's Letter, just so you can get the energies out to use the abilities, or obviously to attach to the Pokemon to attack. Now 2 Super Rods, just so you get the basic Pokemon back in case you have to discard them, or if you need the energy cards. And it's also good if your deck's running really thin, you play that card and you put more cards back in your deck, and you could possibly win that way. If you and your opponent about to deck out, and you can use Super Rod, get your cards back, and then obviously you might be able to win that way. 3 Trainer's Mail, that's there just to get out basically any item or support card. I don't really like Ace Trainer. I might see about something else I can play instead. I'm not really a big fan of that. But it is there. Oh, sorry, I'll do full VS Seeker first. Sorry, full VS Seeker just so you can get any support card back from the discard pile, and it can help. It can link in with the battle compressors. Obviously, you can use battle compressor out Ace Trainer, Delinquent, and maybe a Wally, VS Seeker Wally, and then obviously you start with Frogadier. You can use it, or Froakie, sorry. You can use it to get Frogadier out. Use the attack, and then your bench is set up. So that's why that's there. One Ace Trainer, like I said before, I'm not really a big fan of this card. I really think I should change it out for something else. I very rarely use it. I always forget if I'm down by prizes. I'd rather go for a Sycamore. But I guess it is there to use so you can so your opponent goes down to 3 cards if they do have a lot of cards in the hand. One Delinquent, not used this card yet, but it does discard any stadium card. I'm not running any stadium, that's why it's so good in this deck. And then obviously your opponent has to discard 3 cards from his or her hand. 2 Fishermen, obviously you're going to might be relying on this just in case you need to use the abilities of the Greninjas. And then obviously you can battle compressor energies out, use Fisherman, get 4 back. 4 Sycamore just to draw into a brand new hand. I think that's the only card we have. Well, that Sycamore, Ace Trainer, and the Octillery are the only draw support we really have. 2 Wally, obviously we need this to evolve very, very quickly. Maybe first turn. 1 Zoroark, just so you can use it to get rid of special energies or possibly muscle bands or float stones or anything like that. 2 Splash Energies from the new set, very, very nice card. If you put it on your Pokemon, obviously it's knocked out, that Pokemon will come back to your hand, so it's good to keep the Greninjas all in play. So you get your Greninja gets knocked out, you get it all back to your hand, you can start evolving again, and it's endless attacks of setting up and stuff like that. And then we're going to run a massive 8 energies, or 8 normal water energies. And yeah, that's basically it on the deck analysis. Hopefully you like the deck, and let's get into the game, and we will be back in a moment. Okay guys, we are back, and we are against Darkrai, the God EX. Hopefully he's playing Darkrai, the new Darkrai, so you guys get to see that. Waiting for your opponent to load the game, and he's got the coin flip, so he's running an electric deck just because of the coin. And let's see what he gets. Hopefully I go first. Oh, I won the coin flip, so of course I'm going to go first. And yeah, let's see what happens here then. What do I draw into? Ooh, Froakie straight away. But I don't get anything, so he could possibly knock me out this turn unless I draw into something now. If not, I'm going to have to Evo Soda next turn. Oh, he drew into a Shamus. That's quite lucky for both of us. Going to attach the energy, and then my turn I can't do anything. But I'm glad he drew into the Shamus just because I don't want him to knock me out straight away. He can hit me for 50. First of its observation. I guess he didn't draw into anything like me, so I guess it's kind of even. He does get 4 cards though. This is where the Delinquent could work. Or maybe not, because he's just using another Shaman set up for another 3 cards. So I started poorly then. My video messed up on 2 previous games where I was amazing, playing really, really well, and obviously it didn't work out. The recording got deleted somehow. I played a Yveltal deck where he left, but it was a really good game. And I'm going to Evo Soda straight away. I'm going to get the Frogadier, obviously. Can't really use anything there. Can possibly attach that energy to Manaphy if needs be. And then use water duplicates. I can't even say the word. I'm going to use that then. Water duplicates. Don't know why I can't say that word. And I do get 2 Frogadiers, so 1 must be prized, which is fine. Hopefully I can draw into a battle compressor right now. That would be amazing. You can see he's running the Manectric with the Flash Energy, is that what it's called? Yeah, Flash Energy. VS Seeker, he's probably going to get back, yeah, obviously the only card that's in his discard. And hopefully he gets 4 cards again. And then I can work out what I'm going to do next turn. If I do draw that battle compressor, that would be amazing. It means I can get a Sycamore, or we just get 7. Could actually use the Delinquent if I drew the battle compressor. And let's see what I can do. Oh, he's going to be able to hit me for 20 and 20 to the bench. Not too bothered about that. I mean, I got 3 retreats, so I can. Oh, I got no energies as well. I think this is the worst hand you can actually have, which sucks. But let's see what I draw into. Something good. Oh, dive ball, that's not too bad. I can actually go for the Greninja, I guess. Oh, Remoraid. There's no point going for the Remoraid. May as well use Moonlight Splash. Let's see what I've got in here then. So I've got all them, that's fine. May as well go for this. Best thing I could do. And then obviously evolve. I get the energy back in case I do get knocked out next turn, which I won't, but may as well use this. And yes, I'll take the energy back. 80 damage, wow. So hopefully a couple more of them will knock him out. I wish I had the muscle band, but obviously I don't run it. And he will be able to hit me for 60 now. My plan here is obviously try to get a support card that I need. He's going to go for another Professor Birch's Observation. Hopefully he gets 4 cards. He might not play it. Yeah, he does play it. And hopefully he gets 4 cards here. Oh, he gets 7 again. No draw support at the moment, which sucks for me. The previous 2 games were amazing. This game's pretty good at the moment. I wonder if I can draw into something. Oh, he's going to heal as well. That sucks. But then again, I will be able to heal from him. I'm guessing he will be able to knock me out. Unless he overruns again. No, Assault Laser for 60. Okay, so I'm on 80. I should have gone for the Remoraid, shouldn't I? Wow. Okay, 50, 60, 110. He won't knock me out. Just gonna attack again then. Best I could do right here. Nothing there, that's fine. And I'll just take him for a Moonlight Splash. And yes, I'll take the energy back. And let's see if I can get the break card out. That'll be so good if I can get the break card out. But let's see what he does this time. He's gonna heal, and I will be able to knock him out next turn. Wow. Manectric is a really good Pokemon, but if you don't have anything attached to you, it's just all it does is 60 for 2 energies. So he's gonna heal 30. It's not really a problem. He won't knock me out with 60 because I only had up to 110, and I can heal and go for now. We just play the AZ to get the Shaming back, and then obviously he's gonna play it down again to get 4 more cards. Imagine if they used the Shadow Stitching. He'll be able to use that ability. But it's fine. Does get more cards, and the best thing you can do now is probably just hit me for 60 and take the knockout. It's not. I could actually VS Seeker for the. Oh, I don't have Wally. That was last game where it messed up. Yeah. Oh, no way. Okay, Assault Laser for 60. Oh, 80. Put Muscle Band down. Oh, well played. So he does knock me out then. I should. No, no, that's knock him out. That's fine though. I could bring him in and hopefully draw into something good. Ooh, there's the Battle Compressor. Right, so here we go then. So Battle Compressor, Sycamore, obviously I'm going to go for a Sycamore, Delinquent, and maybe an Energy. Maybe an Energy. No, Ace Trainer, actually, I don't want that in there. Go for them 3, and I'm probably just going to use it. I'm not going to attack, I don't think. It's going to be a risk, isn't it? But it's something I'm going to have to take, just so I can knock this out with 80 damage. That would be really good. VS Seeker, Sycamore, of course. Could have gone for the Ace Trainer, but well, Sycamore now. Let's see if I draw into 7 new cards. Oh, do we get the Greninja? That's the one that I needed as well. So that paid off for me, and I can evolve into the Greninja Break for the first time, and I will be able to retreat into the Greninja and then attack for knockout, and then take the energy card back. Yes, and that should be knockout on him. I get 2 prizes, so I do take the lead on prizes. And yeah, let's see what I draw into. Ooh, Super Rod, not bad on a Wally. Okay, that means I can possibly knock him out with the abilities once during your turn. So you may discard an energy card. It's not bad that actually. Ooh, he plays Teammate, so he gets to get any 2 cards that he wants. I can play the Sycamore again, but I don't think I need to. 28 cards left. If I draw another VS Seeker, it means I can probably play something where I get energy card back. I don't think there's any in there actually. No, there's no in there, so it's not too bad then. Don't really need to use that Delinquent. I've not used it yet, and it's good mid-game, but not a chance to use it. Oh, there's the Spirit Link, so I'm guessing he's probably going to try to set up a Mega Manectric. Oh, Raichu Break comes out. Right, now I'm going to have to sort something out here. Do get the splash energy, which is really good. I can obviously evolve into the Greninja BREAK, which is great for me. You can obviously use the Wally as well. I can actually knock him out and then take a hit. Once during your turn before you attack, if this is your active Pokemon, you may discard energy card. If you do, put 6 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. So I could probably do it to him. I'm also going to play down the splash energy. And I might not take it off him when I attack. You may return. Oh, if I do get it. Okay, so he won't be able to knock me out anyway. That'll be 80, won't it? It's not going to be knockout. Right, I'm going to play the Wally. And I'm going to bring out Greninja. Play it on you. There's the evolve right there. And now I could use the ability where I can discard this and knock out the what's it called? The Magnemite, and get 1 prize card. And let's see what it's going to go into. I mean, I can probably knock it out, depends what it is. Do get the Remoraid as well, which is really good at this this stage, so I have to keep using Sycamore. Goes for the Shaman, right, okay. So I can put 3 damage and then hit it for 80 for knockout, so that means down to 1 prize card. Should I use the Super Rod to get back any of them? No, I don't think I will. But I will use the water, whatever it's called, water shuriken. Add 3 damage counters and I should be able to hit it. Oh, it's such a shame. I can put this break down, so it doesn't really matter. And a moonlight splash for knockout. And yes, I'll take that energy back. I don't think he'd knock me out anyway. So that is 110, isn't it? Yeah, 110, so it's knockout. I do get 2 prizes. And now next turn I should be able to win the game. 1 prize card, so now I've got to do 130 damage, so I've got to do 100 damage. So all I need is basically 1 more prize card. I mean, 1 more energy and I can do it, I think. Yep, 1 more energy. 1 more energy. I could probably, might Super Rod, or if I get a VS Seeker, I can probably get them back. Oh, there's the Magnemite. Oh, the new Full Art Skylar, pulled 2 of them in a booster ball, 1 in a booster block and 1 at pre-release. It's such a nice card. And this might be game here. I mean, I've swept him with the Greninja. Greninja BREAK's so good if you use it right and get it out very, very quickly. The previous 2 games, like I said, were amazing. Sorry I couldn't give them to you, but I will do more videos on this deck, and hopefully I can win this game. It's going to Ultra Ball out now. I'm guessing he's probably going for the 3rd Shaman. Yes, he does. And I wonder what he needs right now. Maybe another energy to knock me out. Oh, this stat does 50 damage to each opponent's Pokemon EX, so I've only got 1. Wow. So it relies on, oh wait, Grand Thunderbolt's card, all energy cards attached to it, and it does 170. That's fine. Not too bothered about that, because I can still use the ability of this Greninja and then go from there. So he does get 1 prize card, and hopefully if I do my math right, I can probably knock him out. I'm going to go for the Manaphy just for now. I got 3 retreat anyway, so it's not too bad what they'll draw into. Ooh, Evil Soda. Right. Okay, so I'm definitely going to attach this energy to him. Then I'm going to play the Water Shuriken, however you say it. Select a card to discard, it's going to be that one, and I'm going to put on the Raichu BREAK. So it puts 3 damage counters on him, and I can hit him for 80, but it won't knock him out. I can evolve into Artillery as well, so it's not too bad. Hopefully he doesn't leave once he sees that. I can evolve into the BREAK. And I just need the energy cards now, so I'm going to play Super Rod and get back the energy cards. Maybe I'll keep 1 in there just in case I get this, the energy retrieval. I'm just going to go for 2, I have to go for 3. What can I go for? Maybe the... I'm not really bothered, go for the BREAK. And yeah, I'm hoping to play Sycamore. Hopefully I get the energy. Yeah, I think I've won the game. I think he'll leave now once he sees this. I got the energy there anyway. And I think 80, yeah, I think it is game over. Oh no, it isn't, because I can't use the ability for some reason. Oh, that sucks. Fair enough then, I can't use the ability. I could actually Super Rod. That sucks, and I'm going to wait one more turn. And I will retreat into the break card. And I probably won't use... I don't know. Don't really need it back in my hand, do I? I can actually put him down. Trainer's Mail. See what I can grab hold of. Dive Ball. See, it's working out what I'm going to do here now. I mean, I should have waited and put 6 damage counters on him. 1860. No, it's still not knockout though, is it? No, it is knockout, isn't it? 1860 would be 130. Yeah, I would have knocked him out, so that's my poor playing there, but oh well. That's fine, go for this Greninja. Can't play the Evo Soda, can I? Don't have the Evo Soda anyway. And yeah, best I could... Oh no, I can actually use it. Oh, I didn't even know that. Fair enough. And put it on him. I thought I couldn't use it, it wasn't flashing, so that's my bad. So I did a bit more, so oh, there you go, he left. So I didn't make a mistake then, so you could use 2 abilities, that's good then. That's very, very good. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I almost made a mistake there. If I didn't, next turn I was going to put the Greninja down, obviously play the energy and stuff like that, but he does leave. Don't know why everybody leaves on this game, but hopefully you guys enjoyed. I will be making more videos on this deck and I think 3 other decks that I've made. Well, obviously Dark Espion's deck, but I will be doing more videos on them, and it will have more of the new Pokemon, maybe more breaks. I'm going to try work something out, maybe ask Dark Espion to see if he can help me make a couple. And yeah, leave a comment below, tell me what deck you would like to see, and I can obviously then know what you guys like. I mean, the Gyarados deck does need updating, maybe Power QVX and stuff like that, but this deck seems really, really fun to play, so hopefully you guys try it out, tell me how you get on, and yeah, thanks for watching guys, bye.